Welcome to part 2 of the self-coaching process. Now, if you haven't seen part 1, you're going to want to stop this video, go find video 1, watch that, and then come back to part 2. And if you were with me last week and we did part 1 together, let's get on with it. We have some life-changing action to take. If you are ready to self-coach yourself and move yourself forwards in the area of your life that is important to you, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and I look forward to spending this time with you. My name is Kemi Nekvapil. I am a personal and executive coach, and it is my life's work to empower women to honor ourselves, to own our power, and to live our lives without apology, one action at a time. In my one-to-one coaching practice, I work with hundreds of women, and I speak to thousands of women and reach even more through my books. It's my pleasure to be here with you today. Let's do this. So, a quick recap on what we did in part 1. I hope you have your journals ready, and if you were writing on your laptop, I hope you've done your little finger exercises. So part 1, I asked you to identify an area in your life where you are not where you wanted to be. And that could have been family, that could be work, it could be health and well-being, it could be an intimate relationship, it could be a creative project, just an area where you're not where you want to be. I then asked you to write down all of the reasons, the excuses, the fears, the limiting beliefs, and the I don't know hows that was stopping you from uplifting this area in your life. So hopefully you have done that. And as I said earlier, if you haven't, go back to video 1, do the process, and then come back and watch this one. So the final part of the process is for you to have a look at your list and have a look at your hows. My question to you is this: look at your hows and then ask yourself, how can I find out how? At the moment, what you have is you don't know how. The question is, how could you find out how? It may be, I can find out how by asking Sarah to give me more information. I could find out how by asking my dad if he could teach me the thing. I could find out how by asking my partner what a wonderful holiday looks like to them. So I just want you to focus on the hows. Now, the reason I'm asking you to only focus on the hows when we have looked at fears and limiting beliefs and areas that you have no control over is because it's the hows that are going to move you towards action. Because this is the reality of life. We are all scared. We all make excuses and we all have limiting beliefs. What we want to practice in shifting our lives forward is how we take action in spite of those things. To be aware of those things, to know where our fears and our excuses and our limiting beliefs come from, but also knowing that it's action that's going to move us forward. So I hope that you have at least one how you can find out how by. You may have more than one and that's fine, but you do need to have one. Now I'm going to ask you to put that into an action. So this is the question: how are you going to find out how? And will you take that action in the next 7 days? So what I want you to do is just put in the comment section, are you going to find out how in the next 7 days? Just put a yes in the section. You can put whatever you want in the comment section, but I definitely want to see some yeses, because remember, this is us moving our lives one action at a time, and we need to take the action to shift our lives. Now, as a coach, it's important that your action is measurable and tangible. So when we say, I just want to get healthy, that doesn't mean anything. If I came and saw you in a week, I wouldn't know whether or not that you were living into your healthy goals. But if you said to me, I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to drink more water, I'm going to drink 4 liters of water a day. Is that too much water to drink in a day? Maybe not 4 liters, maybe 2. Let's stay at 2. Let's keep this in the realm of safe, okay? But if you said, I'm going to drink 2 liters of water a day and I am going to walk for 15 minutes a day, I could come to you in 7 days and ask you, have you drunk your 2 liters of water a day? Have you done your walk 7 days? And if you say yes, then you know that you're moving forward, and I know it's measurable and it's tangible. So make sure that your goal is measurable and tangible. And I promise you, I'm not going to come and check if you've drunk your water or not, okay? I need to keep my own mind of drinking my own water. So what you decide to do in the next 7 days is your first little step moving towards this area of your life that is important to you. One action, one step at a time. I have now given you this self-coaching process that you can do through any area of your life through all seasons of your life, in all chapters of your life. Whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel like you're not moving forward in a way that you would like to, take the time to find out the areas of your life that are meaningful to you. A lot of people think that action for action's sake is what is going to move us forward. It doesn't. Action for action's sake just leaves us burnt out, empty, unfulfilled, and disconnected. We need to take the time to look at the areas that are important to us first. Then we need to work out what is stopping us from shifting in those areas and moving forward in those areas. Then we need to work out how we can do those things. And then we need to look at what are the small actions we can take that will move us towards what it is that we want. I have a gift for you. It is a chapter, the first chapter from my book, The Gift of Asking, because I promise you, one of the ways that we stop ourselves for getting what we want in our lives is that we are not willing to ask for it. We are not willing to ask for help, which some of you are going to need to move in certain areas of your life. We all need help. And some of you are going to need to ask for more clarity to get what it is. Some of you are going to need for more time. Some of you are going to need to ask for more money. All you need to do, click on the link, you'll get your free chapter. And I promise you, it will assist you with your coaching, and it will definitely assist you in living your life with no apology. If you have gained value from today's episode, I ask you to click like, to click subscribe, click the bell, and please share this video with any woman in your life that you know could do with some self-coaching to move her forwards in the areas of life that are important to her. It has been an absolute pleasure. I look forward to speaking with you next Tuesday. One step, one action at a time. No apologies. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Now, don't forget to share with a friend, to hit like, to hit subscribe and notifications. I look forward to sharing with you next week. And remember, one action at a time. Take care.